Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday of remote learning week 7, I think, something like that. Congratulations on those of you who've been getting their work done. I think I say this every day, but great work, especially those of you who've been joining in on the Google Meets that Miss Keto, Miss Davis, and I have been running, asking some good questions. Just nice to see your faces. Those of you who tried the Flipgrid this week, great job. Some of them were fantastic. I was really impressed with the way you were able to talk out your answers. Really good. You're going to see more of those coming up, so get used to having to do those. Today we have a quiz on everything we've done last week and this week. Just want to go over a couple of things before we get to the quiz, and I'm going to go over the entire quiz with you. The first thing I want to go over is the work from this week. So let me just move me out of the way here. All right, so first one. I had a couple people have troubles with this question. It said there are 80 picnic tables in the park. During the first week of summer, there were 40 tables available. During the second week, there were 20. During the third week, there were 10. Based on the pattern, what do we see? So with this pattern here, we know that we start off with 40 tables, and then we go to 20 tables, and then we go to 10, and everything's shrinking in half. So 40 to 20, that's a little messy, is the difference is half, or it was 20. And then if we go to 20 to 10, that again shrinks in half. 20 to half of 20 is 10. So what is half of 10? The correct answer would be 5. I had a couple people put 0. This one put 30, but most of you got it right. But I just want to make sure that you understand what was going on there. Next one that I think a lot of people had problems with was this pattern one. So if we look, we go 5, 2 to 5 to 11 to 23. The correct answer is 47. But if we look at the difference between 2 and 5, the difference between 2 and 5 is 3. The difference between 5 and 11 is 6. And I got that. I subtracted 5 from 2, I got 3. 11 from 5, I got 6. 23 from 11, I got 12. All right, and then I keep on going and going and going forward with this. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So if I add 24 to 23, I get my answer of 47. All right. Hopefully that clears that one up. And then the last one was this purse question. There really wasn't a pattern here. You just had to do simple multiplication. We know that the purse cost $29. We know that Katie sold 153 of them. So all we had to do was take 153 and multiply that by 29. And we got our answer of 4,437. Hopefully you're using some scrap paper for this instead of a calculator. But on the quiz, I'm going to really hope and really stress that you use a scrap piece of paper instead of using a calculator, since you are at home. Hopefully we can. And all of you got the unicorn question right, because I marked all of those options as right. So you couldn't have gotten that one wrong. So everyone got free 9 points on their quiz here. So your quiz for today is this. First question, I want you to extend the pattern by choosing the correct option. So this is right back where we were 2 Mondays ago. Here's the image. You have to find obviously it's the next 2 items that are going to go in. The next question, extend the pattern. What next 2 shapes go in? For this next section, you're going to identify the missing term and the rule. So for this question, the sequence is 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. What's the next one answer? And it's the same pattern, but this one you're going to tell me what is the rule? What's the pattern? Is it add 2, subtract 3, divide by 5, multiply by 4, whatever it is, that's what you're going to write here. Identify the next term. So we have 64, 61, 58, 55, 52. What's the next term? Just one term. What's the next term? And this one, describe the pattern. What is the rule? Tell me the rule. The next one, I want you to tell me the next 2 terms. So 23, 25, 28, 30, 33, 35. What's next? And then what comes after that? And then just like you did for the above ones, what's the rule? What did you have to do to get to those terms? Same thing for this one. What is the next 2 terms? 7, 20, 12, 10, 5, 15, 13, 18, 16. Notice what's going on there. What are the next 2 terms? And then what's the rule? For the next one is, I'm telling you the rule, I'm giving you the pattern, I want you to tell me the next 4 terms. So the rule is subtract by 8. The pattern is it starts at 48. Where do we go from there? 4 terms. When you type them out, type a comma, then a space. You shouldn't have any problem with the system marking it wrong, but if it does, like I've done with everything that we've done for the last couple weeks, I regrade it and I send it back to you in an email. Next one, add 10. The pattern starts at 6. What are the next 4 terms? Second to last, multiply by 3. The pattern starts at 4. What are the next 4 terms? And then the last one, divide by 4. The pattern starts at 512. Tell me the next 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry, this is 5. I said 4, but I'm talking 5. That's why I gave it 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 point for each number you get right, each term you get right. And then the last, there's 2 word problems. First word problem reads, Megan picked 15 blueberries on Monday, 35 on Tuesday, and 55 on Wednesday. Based on the pattern, how many blueberries will she pick on Thursday? I would hope you would write in a complete sentence, please. In fact, I'm requiring it. If you don't write in a complete sentence, you're not getting the full credit. And then the last one, Barry ran 30 miles in April, 60 miles in May, 50 miles in June, 80 miles in July. Suppose the pattern continues. How many miles will he run in August? Barry will run blank miles in August should be your answer. There should be a period that ends that sentence as well. Good luck. Don't take more than an hour to do this. Set yourself a timer. You probably get the entire thing done in about 30 minutes. Will you submit? I know if the grade doesn't exactly match up, I will regrade it and send it back to you. This will go in the grade book. And then next week we move on to some new lessons. So hopefully you're getting all the work done and you're going to enjoy this weekend because it's going to be gorgeous out. High 70s, I think, or mid 70s on Sunday, high 60s tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny and gorgeous. Get outside, enjoy yourself, breathe some fresh air. The parks are starting to open. Hopefully, I can go golfing soon. And other than that, good luck. I know you'll do great. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Good luck.